Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Live Sci-Fi, and tonight is a paranormal live Q&A session with me, Tim Wood. No, I'm just joking around. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Emily Hellcat? Welcome to the show. Hey, Justin C. What's up, Davi? Hey, and thank you for being a member, Davi. Really appreciate it. Wine is poured. Dart is lit. I don't know what Dart is lit. What does that mean? Dart is lit. Is that your name, Dart? I don't know. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Sugar Bear. What's going on, you guys? What is going on? Patches is chilling in her bed. She's ready for bed. Hey, Bunny B. Louise. Lewis. Bellaboo. Other side. Oh, April. Paranormal Hunter. Paranormal Punter says he has his pot ready. Hey, Sherry McDonald. What is going on, you guys? Ooh, it's Canadian for a cigarette. Okay, well, smoking is bad. I recently quit, so yay. Yeah, my back is doing better. I just want to have a live Q&A with you guys because it's been a while, and yeah, just kind of want to answer your questions. What's up, Barbarian? So yeah, we're gonna be doing some big things this year, and hey, Gary, thank you so much. I have the books. Actually, the reason why I didn't do it is because the books didn't come from Amazon yet. So let's do some book giveaways tonight. Should we do that? I didn't even announce it, but so we'll do some book giveaways tonight. I have like 5 books that I can give away. For those that don't know, I co-wrote a book called "I Am," or "Stalked by the Zozo Demon," and yeah, it's on Amazon if you want to buy it. It has started, I think. Can't you guys see me? That's so weird. Am I talking to myself? Hey, Iris, what's up? You have the book. How do you like the book, Carly? It's a really good book. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I didn't get the books, so let's go ahead and give away some books tonight. My garage is very haunted right now. It's for those that don't know, I buried the box. Emily Hellcat, you can have a signed book. Just make sure you send me a message on Twitter so I can. Yeah, Emily, send me a message on Twitter. Emily Hellcat. There we go. Sidel, I'll send you a book. I'm just randomly picking people. We have 3 more books to give away. Who else wants a book? All right, someone said they didn't get a book. Kelly, I sent you a book. Stop lying. Who wants a book? Davi, let's give you a book too. So we have 2 more books to give away. Sarah K, you can't have a book. But the thing is you guys have to leave a review on Amazon. We have 1 more book away to give away. DJ Infinity, send me your contact. Yeah. Okay. So there we just give away 5 books. Okay. So hopefully that works out for everyone. Okay. So I'm just going to answer questions. Hey, little D, what's up? Next weekend, we're going to be going out, not this weekend, but the weekend after. We're going to be going out to a haunted cave, and it's kind of a mine. I guess you can call it a mine. It was a gold mine. We're going to be going out there, and we're going to be investigating. For obvious reasons, I cannot live stream it. So what I'm going to do is we are going to record it and put it up on the YouTube channel. Yes. So I live out in California, and California is loaded with old abandoned gold mines, and one of the mines that we had heard about is haunted. So we're going to be going out there and investigating it. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Patrick, Bonnie, and maybe Scotty's coming up. Yeah, so we'll be doing that, not this weekend, but next weekend. And I wanted to let you guys know that every Thursday from now on, we are going to be doing a show. So I know I've been kind of bad on editing stuff, but yeah, for every Thursday we're going to be uploading episodes. So hopefully you guys will like that. Buffer, yeah. So yeah, awesome. Yeah, not all abandoned buildings, you guys, are haunted. Um, I just want to throw that out there. Like, just because a building is abandoned does not mean it's always haunted. Yes, and every Thursday we're going to be doing live shows on our Patreon. So we're going to be actually gonna be taking some time to edit some stuff. So yeah, I'll be uploading episodes every Thursday. Thank you, Jen, for posting that. Yeah, creeps on Cole and the hate. Creeps. Ooh. Yeah, there are a lot of creeps and hate on Hate Street. What's the weirdest incident you've ever experienced from the Dybbuk box? Um, well, just in this room, like I sit in this room and I watch TV, or have my laptop out. There's been a couple of times where I've seen an 8 foot to 9 foot tall figure. Sometimes it's a shadow figure. Sometimes it's a it gives me chills talking about it. It's like a person that looks like they've been like in a battle or something like that. They have blood all over them. I can't tell if it's a man or a girl, but it's I've seen it probably like 5 or 6 feet away from me, and then it rushes me. And I'll be wide awake when I see it. It's been over here. It's been right over there. That's been kind of creepy. Recently, one of my friends slept over, and they don't watch the show. They told me they had a dream where they felt like they were trapped in my house and they couldn't get out, and a demon was holding them in the house. It's pretty weird. I don't know. There's been a lot of weird like things happening. The other day, I had a shadow, not a shadow, a glass that exploded in my cabinet. I don't know if it's like just a shitty glass or what, but I thought that was pretty random. So I've had a lot of weird things happen since the box has arrived. I actually buried the box last week, but yeah, it's been pretty creepy. Yeah, and shout outs to BJ. For those who don't know, BJ Espinoza, he's one of our longtime viewers. He got diagnosed with a serious illness. So if you guys could send out some prayers to him, that would be great. Yeah, it really sucks to hear like when our viewers, get sick or something happens to them. Yeah, I don't know. I've had it happen once before. That's why I'm kind of questioning it to be whether or not it's paranormal. Scariest location that I've ever been to um, would have to be. I don't know. That's kind of a hard question to answer. I don't get scared that much. Um, I've had weird things happen. I'm trying to think here. Probably one of the scariest locations for me that I've ever been to was my house that I grew up in. I want to go to Romania. I'm thinking I'm going to try to get out there this year, hopefully in the spring. For those that don't know, we're going to start filming our TV show pretty soon. So I'm kind of in standby for that. We're just deciding upon the locations that we want to do. And yeah, so I'm kind of in standby right now. And once we figure that out, we're going to start filming. So hopefully we're going to start filming in February. Yeah, so that's another reason why I just didn't want to commit to doing live shows all the time. But what I am gonna do is I will do live updates on the YouTube channel, hopefully when we're on set or something like that, and kind of tell you guys what's going on, stuff like that. If you guys want that. Still writing the other book. I got a lot of things going on right now. Yeah, I have a day job too, so yeah, I've been just super slammed. So I would love to come to Crete. Yeah, I heard the caves of Zeus are pretty cool. Um, yeah, thanks you guys. Yeah, there are a lot of places in Montana, although it's pretty cold. I don't know if I want to go up there right now. Um, yeah, so just trying to give you guys like updates and stuff, and yeah, you know. Do you guys have any questions? Yeah, many prayers. Yeah, thanks, Void Man. Yeah, he is going through a lot right now. Where did you buy the Dybbuk box? There's an article actually on Tablet. I was interviewed not too long ago, well, actually probably a couple of years ago now. But yeah, Tablet is actually a Jewish magazine, and it has the whole story on there. It's a true story. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Please live stream on the 13th. What day is the 13th? Is that next Sunday? Is the 13th next Sunday, you guys? Or I think it's Saturday. Yeah, I'll do something for you, Tiffany. Yeah, we'll do a live stream. Son's doing good. Family's doing good. Um, yeah, we'll do a live stream. Screw it. We'll probably do a live stream. We'll put it on Patreon, Tiffany. Yeah, if that's cool. Because I really got to start doing more stuff on the Patreon. I feel like I've been neglecting that. Thank you, Davi. Thank you so much for the super chat. Dude, what the fuck? That was just a glass. Did you guys just hear that? I told you guys, like, I'm not joking. This is another reason why I'm not trying to do that many live shows, is because my house is getting too crazy. And I gotta like have a place to sleep. There's been a couple times, I'm not gonna lie, in the past month where I put stuff. I've had to put salt around my bed when I sleep. Yeah, so I'm not even joking. There's like, so I put the Dybbuk box away in the dirt. Yeah, my son's been over, and no, I don't use singing bowls. What I do is, a lot of you guys, I guess I got some questions like over the past couple of months from you guys. I don't even know who. I wish I could know all of you guys, but just some random people that I don't normally see in chat. But they were asking me like, what do I normally do to cleanse the sessions when I'm done? And what I normally do is, I mean, I have this whole area where I normally do the shows sealed. With St. Benedict metals and you name it. It's just completely sealed off. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be working lately. So I've been, yeah, kind of hosed. Yeah, so let's do something special for Tiffany's birthday. No, it doesn't scare me. I know, like, at the end of the day, I'm protected. I think, oddly enough, it always seems to get more active either when I'm doing a live show or when I'm editing video. Um, it just kind of like it just seems to like want to let me know that it's there. You guys know it likes to put on a show. Uh, I I don't know if I believe in reincarnation. Yeah, I've been having pretty bad dreams, but that's normal. For a while, I just don't like to talk about it that much. I enjoy the stuff that I do too much, and yeah, I mean, you kind of take the good with the bad, or the bad with the good. Um, what was I going to tell you guys? Oh, so I was going to tell you guys something really. I'm going to tell you guys a story. Um, and it's kind of a creepy story, but yeah, I mean, it's basically my story about how I got into ghost hunting. Um, so, and this is one of the main. I was thinking about. There's been a lot of like stuff on YouTube lately about how there's other, I guess, channels out there that have come to light recently who've been caught like faking evidence and stuff like that. And it just kind of, I don't know why, but sometimes I just kind of recollect on things and it's kind of cool. I don't know why, but I'm not going to talk shit about the other channels or anything like that. I'm better than that. But what I am going to tell you guys is a pretty cool story. Um, and I don't even know why I even thought about this right now. This is just totally uncut. But yeah, when I was growing up, I grew up in a Catholic household. So a lot of my, you know, parents basically, at least to my face, they told me they did not believe in paranormal activity or anything like that. But yeah, growing up in a house, I experienced a lot of crazy, crazy ass activity. And one of the things that I remember the most was actually the first one of the very first paranormal experiences that I ever had involved. We had this family room at our house, and for whatever reason, I just never liked going downstairs, or animals or dogs never liked going downstairs. I must have been probably 2 or 3 at the time, but I remember my dad was working on a car, and the living room was actually this room. It was like a playroom. It was a basement that was converted into a playroom, and off of the basement was the garage. And so my mom was leaving, and she's like, "Hey, she stuck some of my toys down in that room, and there was an old TV." And I don't know if you guys remember this, but maybe this is just like how old I am or whatever like that. But um, I remember that they had these blow up punch. They're like these blow up like Fred Flintstone toys. They're like punching bags, but they're weighted on the bottom, and if you punch them, they'll basically push back up. I don't know. Do you guys remember this? Anyways, I was down there with the toys, and I just felt like there was something else in there with me. And we had this old TV. I don't know if you guys remember these TV sets, but growing up, my family didn't have much money. But we had this TV downstairs, and it was really old. It's probably like from the 70s. It was a hand-me-down, I think, from my grandparents. But it was a one of those TVs that basically didn't have cable, had an antenna on the top, and when you turn it on, it would make a loud click, and then you hear it warm up. Do you guys remember those? I don't know. I know we could probably have like a lot of like young people in chat, but yeah, the ones click. They have like UHF or VHF or whatever on it. Yeah, so I'm down in this room, and the TV's off, and I'm kind of just sitting there wondering, like, why did my mom put me down there? I hear my dad wrenching on the car, in the garage, and I'm in the room, doors are closed, and all of a sudden, I was probably in there for like 15 minutes, kind of fiddling around with some bullshit toys or whatever that were on the floor, Star Wars. And anyways, I look over in the punching bag. There were two in the room, one for me and my sister. One of them starts just sliding across the carpet towards me. And all of a sudden, it just stops right there. And I look over to my right, and the other one that was on the other side of the room starts sliding over to me, and it just stops. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. But then I looked over to it and to see if there was anybody else in the room, like playing around. And all of a sudden the TV clicks on. And then it was just static. And I'm sure you guys like have seen a lot of the older shows I do, but I've done like a lot of video ITC. And one of the main reasons why I like messing around video ITC is because of that, with the TV clicking on. And when I looked at the TV for about 3 or 4 seconds, it looked like there was like a man or something like that was, almost like trying to show itself in the TV. The TV clicked off, and then my dad came in the room. Weirdest freaking experience ever. But when I told my dad, the first thing he said to me was, like, you're just imagining things. And I told my mom, and it was shortly after that. I didn't know like whether or not to be scared or whatever at that time. But I told my mom, and she said, you know what? You're freaking imagining things. She's like, that didn't happen. She's like, whatever. And I remember that feeling of being, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have experienced this, but when you tell somebody about an experience or something that you have, and nobody believes you. And that's exactly what I don't want to happen on YouTube. There's a lot of people out there. I put a lot of work, but I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there who are on YouTube who put hard work into their shows. But I think it's absolutely bullshit when people go to extremes to fake stuff and call themselves paranormal investigators when they're clearly doing it for entertainment. Because it makes all the other people out there that put in hard work, and the people that have had experiences, it really puts them into a bad corner. So anyways, I don't know why I'm like telling you guys this, but it really sucks, because I don't want, there's a lot of people out there that do have experiences, and the last thing I want those people to feel is to feel like discredited like I did. So yeah, anyways, my little I don't know why, but I think I was talking to Jen about this, but yeah, I think it's really yeah, I've got a great imagination. Apparently some other YouTubers do too. Yeah, but no, I mean, there's not only people that do the investigating, but there are the people out there that have these experiences. And the last thing is that, one of the main reasons why I do this is I don't want, people to have these experiences and feel like they're not even having them, or like they're crazy, or feel like they're, especially when, people are putting bullshit up on YouTube, If it's an entertainment show, just say it's entertainment. There's a ton of shows out there that do that. They don't claim that they're, actually trying to, really research this stuff. But yeah, it's kind of bullshit. It sucks that when people's balloons get get popped, but whatever. Yeah. So I don't know why I told you guys that story, but um, well, I just think it discredits not only the investigators, but it discredits all the people that have these experiences, you know. And yeah, I don't know. I don't. To be honest with you, I don't have time to watch other channels on YouTube or other shows on TV. I've been just so busy. Um, but if something happens in every video, or somebody claims that like they're, I know people have to put stuff in their titles and stuff like that, but if something dramatic is happening in every video, um, I, it's probably not real. Because I can say that if something is, I can say for real. I mean, you guys know that when something has happened on one of my shows, you guys won't hear from me for a couple of weeks. And there's a reason for that. Like, I have to wait for stuff to calm down. I think anybody that has a dramatic paranormal experience, it's like you have to recover from it. You know, it's not something like you just, you know, keep going for. There's been times where I've kind of just gone through it, like when we did the Zozo experiment. But yeah, it's I don't, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of, I'm not gonna talk shit about other YouTube channels, you know, whatever. But I'm not gonna call out people or whatever like that. Yeah, I think it's very good to be skeptical, you guys, and that's all I get asked for you guys is to be respectful towards the believers and the skeptics, and just like contribute, like, you know, like to the show, because I've learned so much from you guys over the past 10, 12 years that we've been live streaming. So yeah. Yeah, I'll probably be out in the Midwest, probably sometime in February. Yes, Shannon. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, so we started streaming way back in the days in 2006, and yeah, we shortly after that we were like paying, because at that time uh, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and yeah, we were paying. It was actually there were no free services to live stream on, and then Justin TV started up. We started streaming there for a long time. We streamed on UStream.tv. I think some of our stuff is still over there. If you go to ustream.tv/LiveSciFi, I think there's some shows from 2008, but yeah, they're kind of funny. Yeah, then we started streaming on YouTube in 2012, and the main reason why I didn't really post many videos, it's kind of funny. I didn't really post that many videos on YouTube um, because there were just so many fake paranormal videos on YouTube, even in 2012. And it's no different than it is now than it was then. It's kind of funny. So the same problems are still out there. Um, yeah, I don't know. Don't really want to talk crap about anybody. Just kind of do our own thing. Yeah, we're gonna start filming next month, and can't really say much about it right now, except it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, let's see here. Any advice? All right, Marv. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Marv. It's just like really like what you want to do. we've always live streamed our investigations. We've gotten a lot of flack for it because people are always like, you can't win. Either people want, to watch the whole investigation, or that they want like a 10-minute Cliff Note version of the investigation. So we've done both in the past, but we primarily live streamed our investigations. Really, it's just preference. I like showing everything that we do just to be completely transparent, and I like interacting with people. And for me, when you live stream, if you do interact with your with the audience, to me, it's cool because I mean you guys are kind of learning from each other. Yeah, just so many noises. What are you dying to know, Jessica? I'm trying to go back. I'm trying to read what are you dying to know? Any dream investigation sites? Um, yeah, there are. I just can't say what they are right now because we're going to be. Um, are you playing with the recorder? That sounds very kinky, Harley. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, to me, it's just like, I'm not. I've always just wanted just to do the investigations. I don't care whether the channel blows up or not. That's not why I've done shows. So to me, it's just I've always just wanted to be able to go to places that I wanted to go to. Hey, Yanavina or Yaniva, it's making a noise. Yeah, I'm not doing an EVP session tonight. Kinky dinky. That's right, little D. I don't know. I've been to places that are really commercialized, like Tombstone. I went to Tombstone in 2010, and I'm not really into places where there's a lot of people. I like being a hermit when I investigate. Hey, Katina. Good night. Yeah, I like it when it's quiet. And if you ever been to Tombstone, they play music on the streets there all at night, and you can hear it in the buildings. Like we went to the bird cage, and you could actually hear the music, the Western music playing. Hey, Shauna, what's up? Hey, we're just yeah. So I don't know how Salem is, but I heard it's crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of places out there that are haunted that don't have like a ton of people in them. Hey, Jeffrey, what's up? No, I've never met the Warrens before. Good night, Gary. Thank you. Yes, DJ. Yeah, Virginia City's cool. It's getting more and more commercialized every year. Hey, Carrie, what's up? No, I'm just thinking about something. My mind is like going like a million miles a second right now. And I'm trying to read all the comments too. I didn't see that place. Hey, Rick Sanchez, what's up? What was your scariest experience with demons? Ooh, Jake, that's a tough one. Um, I would have to say that my scariest experience with a demon was actually when I first started using the Ouija board. And we were at this private residence in California. And it's right when I started to learn how to channel. And I remember I was getting all these names and stuff like that as we're doing the board session. And I remember the first time that I had actually experienced a demon trying to possess me. And yeah, it was pretty terrifying because it felt, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Get Out, but it felt as if I was falling into a black hole. and I could see myself in like a small like hole of light, slowly getting smaller and smaller, and yeah, it was pretty trippy. I don't know, it was pretty scary. But yeah, that for me, and not experiencing that for the first time was pretty scary, and not knowing how to control it. Um, I would say neither Ghostbuster. What do I think is the most haunted place in America right now? Probably the most haunted place in America is a place that I have not been to yet, that I'm still trying to find. And hopefully we'll find it together. Yeah. But I don't think it's any of the places that like Lizzie Borden House or any of those other places. I think it's a place that I've not been to yet, and that's what makes me keep like going out to places. I've been to Bobby Mackey's. I've been to all those places. Why so glum? I don't know. I'm just thinking a lot tonight, reflecting a lot. These questions are really, really good. Mothman Forest. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I am going to. Oh, when did I first? Okay, last question. When did I first encounter Zozo? So, I don't know. I think the first time I ever encountered Zozo was when. I don't think. Yeah, here's the thing. I always think that people think that we come in contact with demons and stuff like that, but I think demons choose the people who they want to come in contact with. And I think it's a blessing and a curse for some people. So the reason why I say that is I think that even before I even touched a Ouija board, and this is in the book, I came in contact with Zozo well before I even touched a Ouija board when I was, yeah, when I was 10. So for me, it's kind of a blessing because I think I've helped a lot of people over the years. Yeah, we do these summoning things and stuff like that, or I do them. But yeah, I think, and I know for a fact that over the years, I've helped a lot of people, and I can say that honestly, I'm really proud about that. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, Harley. I sent the fax. That's a funny question. I sent that fax. Remember we did the show and I sent the fax when I went to Kinko's. I never ever. Yeah, I never like got. It wasn't my fax machine. I went to Kinko's. I mean, who has a fax machine nowadays? But yeah, I went to Kinko's and I never got a reply back. Yeah, I mean, I've helped. You know, a lot of people don't realize this, but you know, yeah, we do. I do the live sci-fi shows. I have a local paranormal group. I go out and assist people. There's been a couple times where I've live streamed those. Um, but yeah, over the years, you know, there's been a ton of people that I think I've helped, and um, you know, I can say that I'm proud of that. Whatever happened to the cross? Oh, the cross is in my garage. Yeah, I haven't brought it out to my storage yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna like pump my chest. Someone said open up about the experience that I had when I was 10. It's in the book, but yeah, the first time that I like ever had seen a Ouija board was when my sister turned 13, and we're 3 years apart. She had a big party at the house, and I remember I was really curious to see what, because I thought I started like, you know, thinking girls were cute when I was like 10 or whatever. but I thought some of the girls at the party were cute. And so I remember waking up in the middle of the night, and the party just so happened to be in the basement where I had had my first paranormal experience. And so I remember walking down the stairs to go to the basement, and it just felt like something was off. Like it just didn't feel good. But I could hear the girls like laughing and talking. And so I eventually kind of overcame my fear, got down the stairs, and saw the girls like kind of huddled around a Ouija board. And I didn't even know what a Ouija board was at the time. I had no idea, but I saw them playing, and they were like asking questions like, "Oh, who am I gonna kiss or whatever like that," and they were like laughing. And then I watched them for about 5 to 10 minutes, and one of the girls saw me. Then my sister came over and dragged me up the stairs, and then I went to bed. And later that summer, we went on a family trip up to Oregon, and I wasn't even thinking about the board or anything like that, but I remember waking or going to sleep one night, and I had this dream where it was like a reoccurring dream where I'd wake up and stuff, but there was 3 dark entities in the same basement room playing Ouija, and they were inviting me to come play with them. And then I finally woke up, and when I woke up, there was a big black kind of demonic looking thing, and it looked at me and said, if you ever play it, I'll never. It's not like if you ever play again or ever touch the board, I'll like forever haunt you or whatever like that. And yeah, I never touched a Ouija board. I was petrified of them until I went to the Stanley Hotel, and ever since then, when I first touched that board back in 2007, and it's actually on Ustream. You can go on there. It's one of our first shows on Ustream when we did the Stanley Hotel. You can see me playing with the Ouija board. This is before Darren Evans came out with a story. I got the name Zozo on the Ouija board, and that was in 2007. And I didn't know when I got the name Zozo at the Stanley Hotel. I was like joking around. Zozo, I mean, we're talking like the internet had just pretty much, I mean, it wasn't like, people were posting about Zozo yet, but I remember I was joking around. I thought it was a clown or whatever like that, and we were laughing about it. And yeah, it's been with me ever since on the board. So, you think, Rick? What advice do you have for amateur ghost hunters? Last question. So if you're just starting out, I'd say the main thing is just like have fun. Get a recorder and just be creative. Try different things. Don't always do. It's cool to watch, like get your inspiration from these ghost hunting shows. But at the end of the day, the thing that makes it fun for me is to try and experience new things. And that's one thing, whether it's like on the tech side or, reading about old ways that people knew, like old ways or techniques that people had used in the past. Try, using those. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of ways that you can communicate with the other side. So don't be afraid to try different things. And you don't need to buy the most expensive equipment. Yeah. You don't always need to buy the most expensive equipment. The main thing is you just have to have a passion for it. What about your sister? So interesting enough, my sister had never had a paranormal experience up until about 10 years ago. We were at I think it was like 4th of July party or something like that at my parents' house. and we were all over there, and we were picking up food around a table, and all of a sudden, my arm, I started to have a handprint that started to, like a red handprint that started to appear on my arm. And I said, my sister was right next to me. She's like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "Yeah, look at my arm." She's like looking at it, and as she's looking at it, something grabs her hand. And ever since then, she's been a believer. Yeah. So true story. One of the reasons why I think my parents' house was so haunted was one of the guys that was I found out through my mom after they had sold the house that they had I guess when the house was being built, this is in the 40s. My grandparents had owned the house before my parents, and one of the guys that was building the house, I guess, had had a beam fall on him in the basement, and he died in the basement, and they didn't find his body for like 3 weeks. Hey, David, what's up, man? Yeah. So that happened there. But yeah, it's just a creepy, creepy place. No, my sister doesn't ghost hunt. She's actually like she's a lot like my mom. She's super Catholic, and she thinks this shit is crazy. She doesn't want to believe in it or acknowledge it because I think it freaks her out a lot. And for some people, that works. Yep. Yeah, we actually did get the LSLS. We used it at the Dybbuk box thing when we slept in it, and we actually changed some things to it. So we were using a full spectrum camera for the imager, which was pretty cool. Yeah, but I don't know. I choose not to turn my head when I don't know. Things that I don't understand have always drawn my interest. Oh, that's crazy. 170 years old. Yeah, the first time I ever heard a voice um, was at the Stanley Hotel, and it said my own name. And it was really creepy hearing my own voice say my name and me not speak it, which was pretty weird. But that's not EVP, that's disembodied. Yeah, I just want to say thanks tonight for all the super chats. Really, really appreciate it. Um, yeah, we'll try doing a couple of live shows next weekends. Next Thursday, gonna be going live on Patreon. Has your parents ever, what? Yeah, they've watched, some of my live shows, like when we did the Halloween shows and stuff. They're pretty supportive. But at the end of the day, I'm not doing it for them. I'm not doing it for, I do it for Patches. Yes. I do all the live shows for Patches. All right, you guys. Do you think? I think there's like a lot of stuff. In all honesty, I think that it's gonna sound really strange when I say this, but I think that our unconscious is haunting. Our collective unconscious is haunting. Is creating energy in my house. There's a lot of theories. Like I'm always like messing around with different theories and stuff like that. But I think that there's I'll just leave it at that. I'm not gonna get too much into it because it trips me out when I talk about it. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but Thursday, hopefully on Patreon. Redman Paranormal, what's up? Good night, everyone. And I will see you guys later. No, I'm not blaming you guys. Not at all. No, not all paranormal stuff is thought forms. However, I do think that the link between the paranormal, like our world and their world, is the unconscious. So yeah, thanks, you guys.